What up, y'all? It is the Nature Girl 30 here, and as of this video, we are 24 hours away from SummerSlam Cleveland. Yes, they want to make sure that you know that it's in Cleveland this year, even though it's in Cleveland. But either or, man, I am hyped. Why? Because every single match on this card is a championship match except for one. The only titles that are not up for grabs or having a match for is the tag titles. So, but honestly, y'all, this is a stacked card. I am hyped about this. So without further ado, let's get started with these predictions for SummerSlam 2024 Cleveland. We are going to start out with the Intercontinental Championship match with Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't care for this because we've seen it before. And I honestly believe that Braun Breaker should have won at Money in the Bank recently. I mean, he should have won at Money in the Bank instead of having to see this again. And something tells me that Sami is going to lose here. He should have lost at Money in the Bank. We should not have to see this. And in my humble opinion, this should have been a triple threat with Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov. We should have had a three-way. Like, seriously, I would have been fine with a three-way. I would have been 100% okay with it because Ilya Dragunov would have been the wild card. He would have been that guy to see. Everybody has wanted to see Ilya Dragunov in a match like this on the main roster in a very long time. And the fact that we didn't get Ilya Dragunov and we're getting another Sami Zayn versus Braun match, I'm not thrilled. But to be honest, Braun's got to win here because Braun happens to be the biggest thing. Sami Zayn has had his run. And yes, Sami Zayn is no longer an underdog. When you have finally achieved greatness, when you have finally beaten Gunther, you are no longer an underdog. And he's right, he's not. But now he is a champion, a true blue 100% IC champion, which means that Braun Breaker should take it. And he should be the challenge for Sami Zayn. What makes Sami Zayn so lovable, so adored by fans is that he overcomes obstacles. He just goes through them and he just fights as hard as he can. He doesn't really have much of an obstacle here except for Braun Breaker. If Braun takes it, it will be another challenge for Sami to get through. So honestly, y'all, my vote is for Braun Breaker to be the new Intercontinental Champion. I love Sami Zayn, but it's got to be Braun Breaker here. Alright, let's move on to the United States Championship match with Logan Paul versus LA Knight. Yeah, sorry I had to do that. But even though there's a lot of controversy going on with Logan Paul right now because of the whole Olympic comment that the comment he made on the Olympics about an Olympian, I guess, gender, that's besides all that. I do not think that Logan Paul is going to lose the title because of that. But I do believe that LA Knight is the hottest thing going. And Logan Paul has had his run, but this would make him the ultimate heel. The fact that LA Knight, even though LA Knight is probably the biggest babyface that we have seen in a while, and he's way over with the fans, Logan Paul is probably one of the biggest villains right now, especially that comment that he made about the Olympics. Do I honestly see him losing it here? Not really, because this is his hometown. He's actually in Cleveland right now. I mean, he's from Cleveland. He's from Ohio. So do I think that Logan Paul is actually going to lose the title? It will be the ultimate kick in the face, in my humble opinion, if LA Knight beats him, because LA Knight has been pushing this for a very long time. His momentum will pretty much be grinded to a halt if he loses against Logan Paul. With all that trash talking he has done for months, LA Knight's got to deliver here. He's got no choice but to win. Logan Paul's got nothing to lose. Not only does he have Prime being sponsored by WWE, he's making a butt ton of money from that. Any comment that he makes is going to automatically make him a villain. He's the ultimate villain that everybody wants to see lose. And LA Knight beating him in his hometown will be the ultimate satisfaction. It will be cathartic, in my opinion, because I can't stand Logan Paul. But anyway, my vote goes to LA Knight for the win. He is going to be the new United States Champion. Alright, let's move on to the WWE Women's Championship match with Bayley versus Nia Jax. I hate to say it, but this match was not built very well at all, unfortunately. I mean, not as much as Liv and Rhea. So, do I really care about Nia Jax And Bayley, not so much, because Nia Jax actually won the opportunity from the Queen of the Ring. But do I think that she has the ability to beat Bayley? Yes. And unfortunately, Bayley is probably the biggest underdog going in here. And nobody's really been paying attention to her. She's been ignored for most of her title reign, which is sad. And most of the time that she's had a title, people have ignored her. The only time she was never ignored, or not ignored that much, or at all in my opinion, was during her NXT run. But that's long gone. She has a lot to prove here, especially against Nia. And Nia's going to do everything she can to take the title from Bayley. So do I think that Nia is going to win? No, I don't. I think that Bayley is going to retain her women's championship. She is going to somehow overcome all odds and beat Nia Jax, unless somebody comes out and does shenanigans and cause Nia Jax to win. Because remember, she is friends with Tiffy Stratton. So, and also Tiffy still got the briefcase. So we don't know which direction it's going to go. We don't know if Tiffy's going to cash in here and beat Bayley and take Bayley's title, or if she's going to cash in on Rhea or Liv. We don't know. Tiffy is the wild card here. It is a major possibility that even if Nia wins, or Bayley wins, or Liv wins, or Rhea wins, somebody's going to lose a title tonight. And I think that Tiffy Stratton is going to be the winner either or. If she don't cash in on Bayley, she's going to cash in on Rhea or Liv. Either or, Tiffy's going to be champion. I just don't know which one, but she's going to be champion tonight. But for Bayley versus Nia, what will be really funny and very interesting is that if Nia wins and somehow Tiffy tries to cash in on Nia, which is probably not a smart move on her end. The smartest move for her is to cash in on Bayley, take the title from Bayley, and somehow Nia's going to probably want to get a rematch, but actually get a title shot from Tiffy. It could work either way. But honestly, I really do think she's going to cash in on Bayley. If Bayley actually does win the championship, Tiffy's going to come in and cash in on Bayley. And if she wins, then more than likely Nia's going to demand a title shot, and she's going to have a title shot against Tiffy Stratton, when Tiffy Stratton will become the new women's champion if Bayley wins, or if there's any cash in at all. Alright, let's go on and move to the next women's championship match. Now, this had a lot of hype behind it, and it was more of a team, no, I don't even want to say a team drama. It was more of one of those romance dramas type of thing. It was weird. The Women's World Championship match with Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Guys, there's so much I could say about this. I mean, everybody keeps thinking that Liv Morgan is the underdog. Nope, she is not the underdog anymore, but she wants to get under Dom, and she's been trying to get under Dom for a while now. And even though Dom kind of pushed her over and said he hated her and all this other stuff, something tells me there's going to be some shenanigans. As much as we want to see Mommy take the title back, something tells me that Dirty Dom is going to be dirty. And how he's going to be dirty? He is going to cause Rhea Ripley to lose on purpose. Liv's not going to know anything about this. He's going to go out on his own. Why? Because he don't want to be dominated by no woman. Let's be real. Dom wants to be the Dom. He don't want to be dominated by Rhea. He wants to dominate somebody else. And the only person he's going to dominate is Liv Morgan. Liv want to get under there. She want to get under some Dom. And Dom probably want to get under her. Either or, Dom is going to cause Rhea Ripley to lose her shot to get the championship, and Liv Morgan is going to retain. And of course, they're going to have one big old sloppy, disgusting kiss, and then they're going to go celebrate in a hotel room later. So Liv Morgan is going to retain, and Rhea Ripley is going to be hella pissed, and she is going to go after Liv Morgan to get her title back. She's going to get it back, just not now. More than likely, they're going to stretch this drama out. Dom is going to leave Judgment Day. Everybody's going to hate Dom, and Dom is going to be probably one of the biggest heels in WWE because he chose Liv Morgan over Mommy because he'd rather make somebody his mommy than be a mommy. I'm just saying, you know, he doesn't want to be anybody's side piece, and he kind of is Rhea's side piece right now, but he wants a side piece. He don't want to be a side piece, so he's going to cause Rhea to lose, and Liv Morgan's going to retain. Alright, let's go into the next championship match. I will get into the standalone later. But let's get into the next championship match, which is my highly anticipated one, which I think is going to be match of the night because Gunther is in it. Damien Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is going to go down. It's going to go down as incredibly awesome because Gunther is a freaking beast. And Damien Priest has literally been a dark horse because everybody predicts that he is going to lose so quickly against Gunther. He is going to give his all. And this is the one thing that Irvin has always told me. There is something about a particular wrestler that just brings out the monster in their opponent. For example, Ilya Dragunov just brings out that beast in every person that he wrestles with. And it's probably one of the best matches that you could ever see. The same thing with Gunther. You will go out of your way to try to take him down. You will do things you never thought that you would ever do to take him down. Damien Priest is going to throw out all stops to take down Gunther. And unfortunately, it might not work. It's Gunther. I honestly think that Gunther is going to take the title from Damien Priest. But this is something that was a long time coming. And it's not going to really be a surprise to anyone. I will be incredibly surprised if Damien retains here. But I am doubting it because Bash in Berlin is supposed to be this month. So Gunther is going to go in as champion. That is my prediction on that. Gunther is going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion. And he's going to go into Bash in Berlin as a champion. Who his opponent's going to be, I pray, is Ilya Dragunov. But anyway, let's move on to the possible, and I say possible, main event of the night. The Undisputed WWE Championship with Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. I don't care for this match. I don't. Because the Bloodline storyline is dead to me. It ended. It's over. It should die. But it would never die because, well, Solo's still there. And even though I don't think Solo Sikoa has earned that spot of being Tribal Chief, he's got to prove it here. He can't have his goons with him, but he's going to have his goons with him. But there's just some major rumors of a new Bloodline, a Bloodline associate coming in is going to debut that night. But a lot of people really do want to see Roman Reigns make his return. A lot of people want to see Paul Heyman make his return. Or possibly Jimmy Uso make his return. I don't know if we're going to have any returns. To be honest with you, this is a SummerSlam pay-per-view. This is considered to be the WrestleMania of the summer. It would make sense to see Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns throw that gauntlet down. But do I believe it will be here? I don't know. A part of me is saying no. I do believe we're going to see a new person that's going to debut in the Bloodline that's going to probably cause Cody to lose. Because there is a massive rumor that Cody Rhodes is going to lose his Undisputed Championship. And they're going to put it on Solo Sikoa. Do I think that's a good idea? No, I really don't. And I'm hoping they don't stretch it out for years because Solo is very boring. He's very boring. He's very bland. He's not very interesting. He's just a mediocre version of Roman Reigns. I'm really hoping that things are going to change here. But if you slap the title on him, it's not going to really do any good because he hasn't earned it. Everybody's more interested in Jacob Fatu than they are with Solo Sikoa. So if you slap the title on him, it's not going to do any good. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to elevate it. It's just going to make him still boring. It's going to make him from boring to mediocre. That's it. At least in my opinion. But honestly, there's a good chance that Solo is going to beat Cody. I really don't want it to be that way, but I have a gut feeling that that might happen. And I never thought I would say this. I'm fine with Cody retaining. I'm 100% fine with Cody retaining. But do I see that? A part of me is saying no. They're really pushing the Bloodline and Bloodline hard, and it would make more sense if Solo Sikoa actually took the title when Roman Reigns comes back. Because Roman Reigns lost his title to Cody, and he was betrayed by Solo. What would be the biggest form of revenge for the true Tribal Chief to take the fake Tribal Chief down? Take the fake Tribal Chief's title. So honestly, I think Solo Sikoa is going to beat Cody, and he's going to be the new WWE Undisputed Champion. Alright, let's talk about what I consider to be the main event of the night, because there's been so much hype around this, and it's probably one of the hottest storylines going. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth freaking Rollins as a special guest referee. There's going to be so much shenanigans going down. It's ridiculous. I'm glad it's not a title. I'm glad it's not for anything. It's just for bragging rights, just for revenge sake. But Seth is going, I don't think Seth is going to be fair across the board. He hates both these guys. He really wants to screw both of them. Not in that way, but you know what I mean. But the fact is, I think that Seth Rollins is not going to call things down the middle to a certain extent. He's going to really piss off both guys. But do I think that Drew McIntyre is going to win or CM Punk? To be honest with you, they're going to stretch this out as long as it goes. And CM Punk is going to win. Let's be real. Drew McIntyre is not going to win here. I want him to win, but this storyline is way too good to end at SummerSlam. This storyline needs to continue. And in my humble opinion, the best, and it's going to be really hard to do it, but they have done it with the Bloodline. If they stretch it out to WrestleMania, which I think they probably can, Drew McIntyre will get his ultimate revenge there, because that is where CM Punk screwed him. It would make more sense for Drew to lose here to have a big payoff at WrestleMania. So in my humble opinion, I think CM Punk is going to win, probably with the help of Seth Rollins, even though CM Punk said, "Don't help me." I think that Seth is going to help him anyway. Because, I mean, I really don't know why he would, because he's the one that screwed him in the first place, even though it doesn't matter anymore. But it will be an ultimate payoff for Drew McIntyre to actually beat CM Punk at WrestleMania. And especially if it's for a championship, which I wouldn't be shut down the line. They're going to slap something on CM Punk. But honestly, y'all, my biggest concern about this match is that if Seth Rollins is going to get knocked out for half of the match, we get a referee. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. We have another ref in the match while Seth Rollins is on the ground out. And then he pops up the last minute 1, 2, 3. No more ref bumps. Please. Please, Trips. I know he's not listening to this. But no more ref bumps. Let the ref bumps die. Especially now. We have seen it far too much. Especially WrestleMania. Let it die. No ref bumps. Please. And I know he's not listening to me. But I pray no ref bumps. No ref bumps. Seth is awake and he's focused and he knows what he's doing down the middle and they have a good story. Just no ref bumps. And no replacement ref. Please. But anyway, my vote goes to CM Punk for the win because this storyline is way too good to end here. They need to stretch it all the way out to WrestleMania. And yeah, I said WrestleMania because like I said, this feud is way too red hot to end it down. But anyway, y'all, those are my predictions for SummerSlam 2024 in Cleveland. What are your predictions for this pay-per-view? Are you as hyped as I am? I want to know in the comment section below. If you like what I do, by all means subscribe, share this video, and like it. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.